Hello everyone, on today's IRS Tax Refund update, we have the latest update from the IRS on the current tax return backlog, so we'll take a look at that, as well as the latest status on those amended tax returns a number of you are still waiting on. Meanwhile, the next batch of direct deposit and paper tax refunds are scheduled for release this week, so we'll check in on that, and when you can expect to receive yours if you're part of the latest refund batch. We will also recap the two ongoing issues relating to canceled refunds and delays for those claiming premium tax credits. Now, the latest numbers released by the IRS has shown the backlog of unprocessed tax returns has dropped now to 5.3 million returns. Now, in comparison, that is nearly 1 million less from where things stood back on September 23rd. Of the 5.3 million remaining, including e-file returns, which are holding steady at 1.7 million unprocessed returns, and 3.6 million paper returns remaining, which saw a decrease of 500,000 from the week prior. So that is where we continue to see the largest movement so far. For those of you waiting on amended returns, we saw another 100,000 of those returns processed from the week prior, dropping the total remaining of unprocessed amended returns to 1.3 million. 2 months ago, that number was at 1.9 million, so it's looking like the IRS is processing on average 300,000 amended returns in a month. However, given at this current pace, the backlog of amended returns will not be completely processed until March of 2023. Now checking in on the latest with those tax refunds, as the next batch of direct deposit refunds is scheduled for release by the IRS on Wednesday, October 19th, as confirmed by the refund status results screenshots as seen here. Do allow up until October 24th to receive it if you're part of this refund batch. For those of you waiting on paper refunds, the next batch is scheduled to be released on Friday, October 21st, and you will want to wait on average 7 to 10 business days to receive that by mail. As more tax returns are continuing to be processed on a daily basis, also come reports of additional problems from taxpayers, including a number of our viewers indicating canceled refunds, which will appear as code 841 on your tax transcripts as seen here. If you're among this impacted group, there are two reasons why this is happening. The first being the wrong bank account information was entered on your tax return, or the account you listed has since been closed. If the IRS receives your direct deposit refund back as rejected, they will issue you out a letter in the form of IRS Notice CP53, which will also appear as code 971 on your tax transcript. The IRS will issue you out a paper check to your address on file on average 30 days after receiving it back as rejected. If you've been waiting for more than 60 days, it is advised you contact the IRS or taxpayer advocate for further assistance. Several of our viewers have recently reported delays in the processing of their tax returns due to paperwork relating to them purchasing health insurance on the health insurance marketplace. If at any point you received health insurance from the marketplace in 2021, you should have completed the IRS Form 8962 when completing your taxes, as it is a filing requirement. However, there have been some discrepancies on some tax returns, which has now the IRS requesting further documentation from the taxpayer in order to continue processing their tax returns. In January, all those who received health insurance from the marketplace should have received this 1095A form, which is used to complete the previous IRS Form 8962. However, in a number of cases, the IRS is requesting this form from taxpayers when attempting to process their returns. So if you're still experiencing delays and did obtain health insurance from the marketplace, this may be a possible reason for your delay, and it should be advised to locate that 1095A form just in case. Viewers also continue to report in encountering tax topic code 152 and 151 on their refund status results as seen here. 152 is a normal processing code that indicates your return is in the system and remains under processing, while code 151 indicates a potential issue has been found with your tax return and further action is necessary, including documentation requests from the IRS, an audit, and/or potential refund adjustments. For those encountering reference code 1242 as seen here, you will often see that if you're seeing tax topic code 151. It does indicate your tax return has been selected for additional review, and refunds will be frozen until the review process is complete. With the new tax season just about 3 months away, it does appear some of the tax return backlog we're seeing will in fact carry over into next year. At the current pace, amended returns will not be completed in time, though we should see a majority of those remaining e-file and paper returns processed in time, but a chance there will be some, especially those requiring further examination, remaining when the next tax season starts. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing issue, including when and how you filed your tax returns. Thank you to everyone who has posted and to those who have been able to interact with others who are in the same position. Our viewer feedback has been very important this year, so again, thank you to everyone. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.